Karen, we got one more guest repping Tennessee, and we'd like to welcome Daisney Lacroix, president of the Washington County Young Dems. So we're so happy to have Daisney here with us today. If
Coming in from backstage.
Coming in from backstage, exactly.
Oh no. Hey, I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, Daisney. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, no problem. Oh, I am so sorry. Okay.
No worries. I don't think you heard, but I already introduced you as president of the Washington County Young Dems. So we're happy to have you here with us.
Thank you. Yes.
All right. So Daisy, we got a couple questions for you. I'll kick it off with the first question. So Marquita Bradshaw's Senate campaign was really historic in so many ways. I mean, when I was reading the story, I was just like, wowed at Marquita's work and accomplishment there. What was it like watching her campaign take off?
Where I am is East Tennessee, so you don't get like all the information that's across the state. Like you don't know who's running or you don't hear about them so much. But to see my friends from Middle Tennessee and the Memphis area get excited as her campaign grew, it just made me happy because one, she's a Black woman and she was seen as the underdog. To say like that maybe she'll get somewhere, but not as far as she is now. But I was excited to see her to be elected as the nominee for the Democratic Party, with her opponent raising almost $2 million, and with her winning with only like 8,000 plus in her account. That really, it gives me chills and it gets me excited because grassroots works, and I know it's possible for other campaigns who aren't seeing a lot of money in their account. It's possible for them to win and to be nominated to represent a state. So it's pretty nice.
So, and hopefully we'll be able to get a bit more money in her account today.
Yes.
And so I wanted to ask you, you're the president of the Washington County Young Dems, and obviously these, we all maybe as Young Dem clubs had visions of what our 2020 strategy would look like before a global pandemic hit, and it's been pretty tough. Yes. So how has your club been engaging, preparing for the election, and finding ways to connect during COVID?
Well, everything's live. So we've just been online, connecting with our local leaders, with the Democratic Party, our local Democratic Party for the county, just interacting that way and interacting with our local civilian citizens just to make them to help them to become aware of what's going on and who's running and how they can support those who are running or statewide election. Because sometimes, like me, I'm in East Tennessee, but I donate to somebody in Memphis because I find that that's important. Although we are on separate sides, getting them elected helps us in a way also. So we try to have everyone understand that that's important to not just support those locally, but support those across the state. So we've just been working on that per se online and doing live streaming events and stuff like that. That's what we've been doing.
Oh, thank you. So our last question, I'm wondering if there are any candidates on the ballot in Tennessee that you want to give a shout out for.
Yes, there's a couple. So like a lot of people say that Tennessee is too red and, my votes don't matter. And that's not true. There's a couple of seats that can be flipped and become Democratic. And the ones that I do have, I made a list. There's Heidi Campbell in District 20, Glenn Screws in District 10, Virginia Couch, District 18, Brandon Thomas, District 49, Mariah Phillips, District 47, Matt Ferry, District 48, Andrea Bond Johnson, District 82, Jerry Green, District 83, and there's Gabby Salinas, District 97, and she has an event actually coming up this Thursday, 5 to 8 p.m. You can go on her website, voteforgabby.com, to sign up to volunteer. But as you see this list right here, there's there's quite a few on this list. To have the opportunity to flip their seats, it's pretty good on our side as Democrats. So I do hope that they are able to get the support that they need so that they can be able to flip their seats. And a lot of the things that they support is like healthcare expansion, criminal justice reform, workers' rights, increasing minimum wage, which is very important. We are all poor here, and expanding broadband access to rural communities.
And actually, I was checking out Gabby's campaign, just looking up for this event, and I was so impressed by her. She is a 2-time cancer survivor,
Yes.
and also survived a car crash that killed some
Yes.
family members, and she's now a scientific researcher at St. Jude's Children's Hospital, where she was treated. It's just such an amazing story, and so clear that she doesn't let anything get in her way, and she's going to get a lot
Yes.
done for Tennessee. And
Yes.
she named Medicaid expansion as a top priority, which
Yes.
is really important.
She's amazing. I actually know Gabby, and she's very relatable. And, you know, as an immigrant, I'm an immigrant. She's relatable for immigrants across the state, for those who are needing healthcare, minimum wage, because, you know, as immigrants, we don't come into this country with money in our hands. It's like working every day, trying to survive and stuff. So yes, I hope that Gabby is able to win her seat and make some changes.
Well, you know, one of the silver linings of this terrible pandemic time is that you can volunteer from anywhere. Like she was saying, we'll drop the link in the chat. If you go to voteforgabby.com, there's an event for her this Thursday from 5 to 8 p.m. Central. So hopefully you can get some folks over there, maybe some money into her account. But thank you so much, Daisy. We really appreciate you coming on and talking to us.
No problem.
All right, thanks so much. So I want to take this opportunity to remind you all the donation channel again. So our Act Blue page is sending money directly to Marquita Bradshaw and the Mark Kelly Senate campaigns, split straight down the middle. So if you'll please donate, go to actblue.com/donate/radio1103. We're putting that link in the chat again, so please go to it. We've actually gotten a couple donations already, so we want to continue reminding you all that we're raising money for both Mark Kelly and Marquita Bradshaw, and we're splitting it down the middle.